the Olympic champion, Athing Mu.
One of my proudest moments in my career so far is winning the World Championships last year in Eugene.
And Athing Mu is the first woman to win a World Championship in the 800.
My name's Athing Mu. I'm 20 years old and I'm a professional track and field athlete. Running has been a thing that ran down the line of my whole entire family. As a sibling of 6 out of 7, everyone has ran before me, so I fell right into the rhythm. Usually the saying for 800 runners is the 800 chooses you, you don't choose the 800. But for me, I won my first national championships when I was 9 in the 800. So from that moment on, I just thought, okay, this is probably my event. And moving forward, I started to win national championships in it every year. So I just kept it on from then. When you get to that third 200, which I believe is the most important part of the race, you have to dig into somewhere really hard so you know that this is the place where you have to go. And I just think about getting to the finish line. I think about wanting to win gold. I think about wanting to get the record because in that moment, you're really tired, you're fatigued, you're feeling lactic, but just holding on to those moments or holding on to those goals that you have in your mind pushes you through the rest of the race. Prior to breaking the U20 World Junior record in the 800 indoors, I had the goal of making a PR, which I wanted to be under 2, just going out there just to go compete and hopefully get a title. And when I saw that time at the end, I was just completely shocked, but at the same time super happy because I knew I've been working super hard for it and it was one of my goals going into that race.
I know he does 15 when you say 10, Jack. I know he does.
I kid you not, me and Mo probably met when we was around 11 years old maybe. And we always meet at the AAU Junior Olympic Games. And over the years, we saw each other just once every year at this one meet. When it came time to go to college, we was like, oh, why don't we go to college together? One thing led to another, and now she's my girl. So that's the story of Mo and B. So.
Team NB.
Team NB.
It's so nice to have someone doing the same exact thing as me, having the same drive as me in the same sport, same event, and just watching them prepare themselves every single day. It's really nice to know that you're not doing it alone, and to have that is definitely a very cool and nice experience for me.
My name is Jack Hyman. I am an exercise physiologist here at Phase 4, and I've been training Brandon and Athing since about mid-September. Mo's greatest strength is just her dedication at the end of the day, and she's come a long way since she first started. She's been determined, and she's been the hardest worker in the room, so the sky's the limit.
Watching her achieve everything that she has achieved so far is very inspirational. The amount of talent that she has, that God blessed her with, coupled with the hard work that she puts in, it can be something that we've truly never seen before.
Leading up to the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, the pandemic was still going on and we knew that we wouldn't have many fans in the stands. And going into the competition, I really just wanted to make sure that I just did my best to focus on all that I could when it comes to me staying healthy, eating well, staying hydrated, and just going out there and compete to the best of my abilities. Mental health in sports is a really huge thing. From me competing as a young high schooler to then collegiate to then now professional, I've gotten to many different levels, and with those levels came different pressures. And one thing I like to remember to kind of keep my mental health really at ease is to know that no one else is gonna be affected by anything that happens out there on the track. It's really all gonna affect me if I allow it to. So I just go out there and have fun, enjoy where I'm at, what I'm doing, and how far I've came, because at the end of the day, anything that happens on a track is a result of my actions and no one else's. After my career in track, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do 100%. Obviously, modeling is gonna be #1 because we want to fulfill that passion and that dream first. Since the age of 8 or 10, I've always been into modeling. I remember I would just walk in the kitchen and do a random strut and just show off for my brothers or my siblings. And since that moment, I've always kind of carried the idea of being in the fashion world or just modeling. But when I did get a chance to run in the Olympics and just had that really great year, freshman year of college, I kind of had a mindset change where I'm like, wow, I am actually really cool. people love me for who I am, and that kind of helped me get back into the whole idea of showing myself and just being true to who I am, being creative in my own way. And I did get a chance to walk in the New York Fashion Week this past fall. It was one of the most nerve-wracking experiences I've ever had, just because it was something entirely new and different than what I'm used to. But as much as it was nerve-wracking, it was so fun, and it was just a really great experience to really put myself in a different area of a profession and just be one with myself and enjoy the cameras and the spotlight. My motivation comes from goals. I believe when I have goals when going into competitions, it's always great to know that this is something that I want. And if I do, or when I do complete that goal, there's always another one that I can go get. I enjoy the feeling of knowing that there is no end to track and field. To check out more stories like mine, make sure to like and subscribe.